Look at those creepy, beady eyes. Now that's an image to start an episode on, I have to tell ya. What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. In the last episode, we went through the Temple of Pyrin, which I guess, actually, now that I think about it, could actually be pronounced Pyrin, because P-Y-R is like the beginning of Pyro, which is fire, and, you know, it is technically the fire temple and everything, but, you know, details. And we went through the whole thing. We managed to fight off Zivelin Bane, our very first encounter with him and his group of treasure hunters, and we fought the Rockworm, which was the boss of the temple. Now we get to go ahead and cross his dead body, walking all over it, because, you know, that's just what we do, disgracing the dead. We'll do this, and through the door in order to collect our prize, the Red Moon Crystal. In we go. Even the music changed for it and everything, and there it is, sitting on the pedestal, just waiting for us to go and collect it. Wow. And you said it, Aika. So this is a moon crystal. It's so beautiful. I'm getting weak in the knees just looking at it. The moon crystal is the most concentrated source of energy that you will ever see. It was created by distilling a moonstone into its purest form. Moon crystals are pure energy. This crystal alone has the power of tens of thousands of moonstones. So this crystal is powerful enough to control one of the Gigas? Look at the light radiating from the crystal. Even though thousands of years have passed since the destruction of the old world, the crystal still shines as bright as ever. Between the power of these crystals and the destructive force of the Gigas, it's easy to see how so much of the world was destroyed. It's sad. The people of the old world had so much power, but they used it to make weapons instead of helping each other. There's no way we can let Valuan get their hands on one of these. Fina, leave it up to us. We'll keep it safe. The Valuans are going to have to take it off my dead body before I hand it over to them. There's so much of the world that I still have yet to see. I'm not going to let them wake some ancient guardian to destroy half of it now.
Thank you very much.
I know you will do your best to keep it safe. And we received the Red Moon Crystal. Huzzah! And with that, after taking it off the pedestal, a side door opened. Now, where could this possibly lead to? Well, in a very roundabout sense, it leads us right to the beginning of the temple. Yeah, we're going to see this happen a lot too throughout the course of the game, where you go through this giant dungeon only to come out the way that you went in. I mean, it's pretty convenient that we didn't have to run all the way through, but I'd like to know what mechanism that this big statue moved on or whatever. Oh well, we did what we had to do. Let's get on out of here. I believe Belena is still waiting for us down here. I hope she didn't sweat to death, you know, from the heat of the desert and everything. Oh no, there she is. She seems alright. Hey, check it out. Look what we got. Belena, sorry to have kept you waiting so long. I hope you weren't too worried about us. I'm so glad you're alright. Did you find the moon crystal? Of course we found it. I knew you could do it. Would it be alright if I took a look at it? Why are we doing this? Why are we handing this off to her? Wow, so this is one of the legendary moon crystals. It's more beautiful than I ever imagined. Thank you so much. I'm sure that Lord Galcian will be very pleased. What? What are you talking about? Let me show you. What the? Hey! It's a trap! Belena, who are you? Let her put on clothes in the blink of an eye. So amazing. let me reintroduce myself. I am Belza, the 4th Admiral of the Imperial Armada. I specialize in covert operations. You don't need to get your hands bloody to win battles. Sometimes a little trickery goes a long way. You tricked us! Lena? Or, Belza? So everything that you said about your parents? About war? About your childhood? Was it all a lie? Did you just say that to get us to trust you? I told you the truth. I never said my father was from Nasser. He was a Valuan soldier, and he did die in battle. Years later, I too became a soldier. I want to put an end to all wars so nobody has to go through what I went through. Countries go to war arguing over borders and resources. If the world was united under one rule, there would be no more war. That is why we need the power of the Gigas to make sure no one opposes us. Valua must rule the world. Belza, no, don't! Well, that's a conveniently shaped hole for a conveniently shaped rock. Red Gigas, Recumen! As bearer of the Red Moon Crystal, I command you to awaken and do my bidding! Oh, crap. Fina? What did she do? This is bad, right? Recumen, no! She can't be! Goodbye, handsome. Recumen, I command you! Engulf these 3 in your flames! Uh-oh. This is one big uh-oh. Vice! Aika! Hurry, we must run! Fina, what's going on? Belza! She's summoning Recumen, the Red Gigas! She's using the power of the Red Moon Crystal to awaken him! Oh, great! That's exactly what we didn't want to happen! Yeah. Run! Run now! Running is a good idea. Oh, boy. Here it comes. And for those of you that haven't played this game before, surprise! It's been staring at us the whole time. Oh boy. Yes, that is the Red Gigas, Recumen. Damn near killed him. Though those weren't statues in front of the temple, those were its heads. Scanning. Target acquired. It's looking at us. Run! Yeah, best idea right now. Get far, far away. Oh no! Run, guys! Run! Ah! Fina! Why did you fall? Why must you fall? I'm sorry. I tripped. I had to create dramatic tension. Take cover! Whoa! Oh, jeez! It missed us! Something hit it in the head! I can't leave you 3 alone, can I? Stop gawking and get on! Captain! Captain, you came back for us! Hurry! Maybe we can take that thing out in the Little Jack! Admiral Belza, that ship is rescuing them. Ready the links. I want to make sure they don't escape. Yes, Admiral! Well, handsome. Now we can see what you're made of.
Heya!
Captain, you came back just in time! I didn't come back for you. My search for Rocknum brought me back here to this desert. Yeah, that's it. I wasn't about to watch the three of you get roasted by that thing. Hey, Fina, get a load of the captain. Wonder how long he can act like he doesn't care about us. Micah, you really shouldn't tease him like that. Who's acting? I just want to find Rocknum. Brat's always getting me into trouble. Calm down, Captain. But what should we do about that thing? Well, let's treat this like a practice run for when I finally do fight Rocknum. That thing packs quite a punch. Do not get hit by that beam no matter what. I don't know if the little jack can take a direct hit.
Aye, aye.
Let's go. So Drachma has joined your party for the I lost count time, and we get into our next ship battle. Oh boy. Stiltsman over here looks pretty menacing. Hey, Captain, do you have any ideas how to fight this thing? We don't know. You know just about this thing as I do, boy. Just stay up high and see what he does for now. So, Recumen is pretty much going to be attacking one time a turn. Sometimes he does two, but generally whenever you see that the red square, that's when he's going to do his attack, the red ray. There is a way to avoid it, and I will explain that in the next round, but for right now, I will show you just generally what happens on a guard. Actually, I'm going to do this, do that, and this, because I like building up as much SP as possible. So, this ship battle against Recumen is one of those points in the game that you can't win. Technically, he has 100,000 HP, won't give you any experience, any gold, or anything at the end of fight, no matter what happens. The only reason I think people know that he has 100,000 HP is because you can carry this fight on for pretty much as long as you need, but once you get him down to half health, doing roughly around 50,000 points of damage, the game will automatically push you forward into the next story part. So there is no way you're able to actually beat Recumen, which kind of sucks. I think that it would have been a really cool way to actually fight him, beat him, and maybe get like special reward for, you know, putting in the time and effort. Because once we actually start doing damage to him, you can see we don't do that much. Even with the harpoon cannon, we don't do nearly as much damage as you would hope against this thing. So he's going to be doing his red ray attack right now, and this should be a direct attack right on us. Yep, engulfing the whole thing in flames. Really. And it does 2,800 to 10. And that's with us guarded, by the way. So it would do like 5,000 damage otherwise. What was that? A few more hits like that and we're done for. I can't believe it. I've never seen such destructive power before. So now, when Drachma rescued us, we kind of had a little bit of a hint on how to beat this thing. And that would be concentrating our firepower on the red turn, on the turn that it intends to hit us. So by doing that, you should have the 3-inch cannon by now, even if you didn't go back to Sailor's Island, I believe. Unless you should have, I don't really remember. But it's a good idea probably to have it in order for this battle. If not, then I think a cannon fire the turn before and then the turn of would work just the same. I'm going to actually use a repair kit right here. Increming is actually not a bad thing also, because that will increase the ship's parameters for 2 full rounds. So, 4 turns around, 2 rounds, so that'll be good. Yeah, sub-cannon, 130 health. You'd have to do 50,000 to this thing for it to move on to the next point of battle. Oh boy. So we did that with the sub-cannon, and now we're going to go ahead and hit him with the main cannons and the sub-cannons at the same time. How did the standard cannon miss? Are you serious? What? Really? Oh crap, he is going to hurt me badly. That's going to suck. Oh no, it missed! Wow, okay. Oh boy. I thought he was going to hit me for sure. Wow. Well, thank God for that. I'm more than fine. I guess you probably have to hit him the turn before and then the turn of the attack for him to miss you. So I'm fine with that. I always thought it was a specific point value, but no, it's not. I'm going to actually cut to the next round, so meet you there. Yeah, we did it. We knocked it off balance. Yeah, but, well, it doesn't look like we did any damage to it, though. We really did it. So I'm going to pretty much handle ship battles like that from here on out. If nothing really exciting happens during the course of the battle, I'm just going to jump to, the end of the round or whatever, and then go from there. But what I am going to do, because you can see that we do have a chance for the harpoon cannon all the way on the side, I am going to increm our ships so we have a little bit more defense and everything. Can never go wrong with more SP, and we'll have another standard cannon shot here. The thing with incrementing the ship, I don't know if I explained this already, but I'm going to explain it again in case I didn't. It lasts, again, for 2 rounds. But it's best to use it at the beginning of a round and then the end. Because say I used it on the 4th spot of the first round, once it automatically went over and went to choose your actions for the next round, the increment turn would go down by 1. So it's kind of cheap like that, where if you use it late, it doesn't really give the full effect. But, 2 rounds is still isn't so bad. Later on, you'll be able to get it up to 4 rounds a turn. So, 540 damage. Woohoo! We might be doing some damage on that. Oh boy. But he should miss us this turn. Very good. See, and so at least we're not taking as much damage as we possibly could be. Constantly throwing the heads off of track, we're able to make sure that he misses us turn after turn after turn. Alright, so I think we're actually going to be flying through his heads here. Is that what this is going to be? Because after so many rounds, it'll just automatically want you to move forward and give you kind of a choice. Oh, no choice. But I definitely... Oh, my God. Look at that in the next round. You get 2 harpoon cannons. Jeez. All right, so Vice will do that there. We really don't need much else, but I will do this. We'll do this, and we might as well do that. So let's see how much the harpoon cannon does.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
Alright, how's this gonna do? Work through your beady little eye. Alright, 1,450. Yeah, it's still just barely started taking away a little bit of his health. I mean, this is the first Gigas we're fighting in the game. Obviously, we're gonna find more of them. I just wish this battle went a little bit differently, or else we would have been able to maybe fight this guy again, because I feel like that there's so much more to Recumen as far as being a very strong Gigas that we don't see here, because right now it's just a matter of we don't want him to hit us, so we're just doing what we can to smack around his heads. And I'm always surprised that only 1 head is firing at us at a time. You figure with 4 heads, we would be able, or it would be able to hit us from all different angles. I don't know how long we keep this up. It just feels like we're only prolonging our own deaths. It's got to have a weakness. So now it's again, what are you going to do? You want to try attacking its feet, or do you want to concentrate on its head? Concentrate on its head is the best choice here, because at least that gives us 2 harpoon cannons for the round, which is very nice. So Vice can use 1 here. I think I could do this. We're going to have Fina focus, and then we're going to do a standard cannon here. So this way we'll be able to do as much, well, I can't really say we can do as much damage, because damage really means nothing in this fight whatsoever, but we should prevent him from doing damage to us by hitting him all those turns. Just more reason why it's a good idea to always have as much SP as you possibly can in your ship as, you go through these battles, because you never know when you're going to need it. You never know when you're going to have the chance to do the harpoon cannons or whatever, or the special attacks, and it's just best to have it, as a just in case. Plus, if I took too much damage from him, I would be able to use healing magic, and the Sacred Rest, I believe I have, will heal 8,000 HP to the Little Jack, and it has a max of 11,000, so it's almost a full heal. So always nice to have all that in reserve, just in case things go south. So now we should do the harpoon cannon on him right here. Very good.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
And I found out that anybody can fire the harpoon cannon. It doesn't matter who, because I don't think that the harpoon cannon strength is tied to any one person. It's just tied to the ship itself. So anybody can use it, and it should be fine. I just like to choose Vice to use it because it seems appropriate. Maybe I would have Drachma use it because it is a ship, but I like it just as is. What do we got? We got a focus here? I think I got a focus in this, and then that... Oh no, we're done. Damn, nothing. got in close as we could, but our cannons did almost nothing to it. Even the harpoon cannon was ineffective. It's no use, boy. The only thing we're managing to do is damage our own ship. We can't continue fighting like this for much longer. We must retreat for now. Get us out of range of his attack, boy. We'll need to think of a new strategy for now. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, you can continue fighting and continue whittling away his health to half, and then it'll force you to move on. But for right now, let's retreat and regroup. You're right, Captain. I suppose we got no other choice. Well then, full speed ahead. Get a range of that thing's towers. And away we go. Bye, Recumen. Good luck destroying sand. Nothing, nothing, and a whole lot of nothing. Nothing is working. If we keep fighting it head on, we're going to lose. Hey, Fina, can you think of a way to stop it? Gigas don't make their own decisions. They only obey commands given to them by the ones who awaken them. Until Belza commands it to stop, there's nothing we can do. If something were to happen to Belza... I got it! I know how to stop that thing! You mean ramming into the Gigas head on? Is that what you mean, brain? Possibly? No, come on, seriously. You mean attack Belza's ship, right? If we stop her, we can force her into calling off the Gigas. You got it. That's a good idea. Either way, we'll last longer against her than we will against that thing.
Get moving.
Full rudder! Target Belza's ship! All hands to battle stations!
Let's go!
Aye, Captain! Now, we're getting into another ship battle, one right after the other, so it's a good thing that our ship is fully healed, because whatever HP you had lost before would carry over to this. And Belza's ship, the Lynx, is actually a rather difficult battle for this early in the game. It would be nice if I had, like, torpedoes or something, but hopefully we'll be able to hold our own on this. I'm kind of crossing my fingers here. Ha ha ha! Meet my flagship, the Lynx! Now I will show you the true power of the Imperial Armada. My magic cannon will take care of that little ship of yours. Alright, here we go. As you can see, we don't really have much of an advantage going on here. So as usual, we're going to do this. I'll do this. We'll do this. And then just because I would like to keep my health as high as possible, we're going to repair all the way at the end. I wish Drachma could use his supercharge there. That'd be awesome. So, going up against Belza's ship, the Lynx, it has 25,000 HP. We get 3,520 experience at the end of battle, 2,400 gold, and we get a Captain Strike, the magic cannon that she talked about, and a 3-inch blaster. So a lot of good stuff, I'd have to say. And, of course, I'll explain what all that stuff is later. All of the Imperial Armada ships are actually based off of constellations. And the Lynx, of course, is, something that you'll find in the sky. Just really quickly, it's in the northern sky. I mean, you can go ahead and Google search a lot of this stuff and everything to kind of get an idea of where it is. You can see from the little picture I put up what constellations it's near and everything. So I'm going to be showing those off for all of the ship battles, like where the constellations are in the skies and everything. So it's a cool little detail that they throw into this for each one of the Imperial Armada ships. Now, you probably saw her attack us with her magic cannon. That pretty much means, well, she's doing it right now. Offensive spells can now be infused into cannons and fired at the ships. They really don't do anything like more than standard cannons. They may be a little bit more powerful considering most ships are non-elementals. So once we get it, I probably will never use it, but at the same time, it's just kind of there. Let's do this. Yeah, this is going to be one of these rounds. I'm telling you right now. So you know what? I'm just going to cut to the end of this one because it's just going to be me guarding and healing and hoping for the best. So here we go. Alright, last round. She put up an evasive action and we healed ourselves. Really, this whole fight, I mean, obviously you want to do as much damage to her as possible because, the point here is to beat her, but a lot of it is just waiting for a chance to use the harpoon again. Damn! The Lady Admiral's good! It's almost as if she can read our every move. Vice! We can't find any openings. The defense is too good. What should we do? So now we have a bit of a choice. We can try to get behind her ship, or we can turn hard and catch her off guard. This is kind of what you want to do, because, as an admiral, she thinks very tactically, so we want to do something a little off the beaten trail or whatever. So let's try to catch her off guard. Whoosh! That ship's quicker than it looks. They may have surprised me this time, but I always have a backup plan. Preparation is one of the keys to victory, handsome. Okay, so a little bit better. We have all green techniques, or all green spots there, except for the last yellow one at the end. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get the first few shots off with, what is it? Oh, no. Actually, yeah, no, that's what I want to do. Do this, and do this. Try to get a little bit of damage on her in the beginning, and hoping for the best. Right, she's taking aim here. It can mean she does a variety of different things. I'm hoping for the best here. Okay, 990. A little bit better. I feel better about numbers like that hitting her. Hopefully in the next round I'll be able to hit her pretty well. She did sub-cannons, that's cool. She missed me! Ha! Take that! Let's return fire! Go! Nice! Oh, that was a good shot. Good job, everyone. Alright, so now it's just a matter of focusing up, gaining some more SP, and avoiding the remainder of her attacks. Oh boy. Alright, we took a little bit of damage right there, but at least I went into evasive action. That does count before she attacks, so at least I took half damage right there rather than waiting for the attack to hit me and then going into evasive action. Damn, she's too good. I can't find any openings. Boy, we need to get into a good position to fire the harpoon cannon. Alright, so do we want to wait and see what she does, or do we want to set engines to full speed and get behind her? I say, let's put the Little Jack's engines to their maximum. Yup. Lady Belza, the enemy vessel is trying to circle around us at what appears to be their top speed. The ship may be fast, but we only need to ensure they do not get into position to fire that harpoon cannon. And lucky for us, in the next round, no matter what happens, we get to fire the harpoon cannon. Yay! So, for this round, I am actually going to... We're going to do a lot of healing. Healing is the good thing right now. Aika, I am going to have her use ink from here, so this way we can do as much damage as possible in the next round. We don't need anything else in terms of spell-wise, so let's just guard there, and Drachma can fire off a standard cannon because reasons. So that's pretty much how this round's going to go. Meet you in the next round because that's when the important stuff happens. Okay, Drachma did a little bit more damage to her ship, about 3,000 more points. We went to evasive action. She's using her torpedoes, her sub-cannons, her wevels in order to hit me. Oh, them wevels. This isn't fair. Why won't you just sit still like everyone else does? How does she expect us to hit her with the harpoon cannon like this? So what do we want to do? Do we want to head straight upwards or bring Little Jack to a complete stop? If you bring it to a complete stop, of course she's going to have the chance to hit you in that, yellow spot. So we're going to head straight upwards. More very odd ways of catching her off guard, as Vice says. Yeah, I know she'll have a clear shot at our hull, but I'm pretty sure we're going to take that because it is the unexpected choice. I don't know. She actually does have the yellow... that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, because quite frankly, that's going to kill her. We're going to heal here just to be safe. We're going to guard here just to be safe. And we'll do this. But that harpoon cannon actually should be what we need to finish off this fight. Which actually did not go as bad as I thought it was going to. I thought she was going to be doing a whole lot more damage to me. And I was going to be, on the verge of death most of the time. So, there's your lesson for this fight. Keep your SP up, keep your health up, and just kind of not miss with cannons, but that's alright too. And just wait out the turn in order to take her down with the harpoon cannon. It actually should do 25,000 points of damage with our ink from state, so let's see.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
Yeah, see, so the side cannons can't hit her because they're facing to the right, and the harpoon cannon's facing straight, so... No, but it didn't do 25, but it did 23, so as long as you hit her a few times before using the harpoon cannon, you're guaranteed to kill her. Or take her down. You didn't really kill her, so... Alright, grabbing all of our stuff. Good levels up. Anybody get anything good? Alright, not bad. And all of our goodies. Aika, signal Belza's ship. Tell them that we will attack if they don't call off the... Tell them we will attack if they don't call off the Gigas. And don't stutter like I did, because that just makes me sound weird. Yay! Aye, aye, that. Now all we need is for that Lady Admiral to listen to our demands. Don't worry, Captain. Bells is not that kind of person that would needlessly sacrifice the lives of her crew. I'm sure she'll call off the Gigas. Elsa, please. What's happening? Down he goes. Back into the sands from whence he came. Vice, look! The Gigas! There was a reply from Bells' ship. We have called off the Gigas. We are making an emergency landing. I repeat, we have called off the Gigas. We are making an emergency landing. We did it! So we didn't actually beat the Gigas, we beat the person holding the crystal. So everything has a weakness. And there it is in the sand, all covered up and buried again for however many years and whatnot. Oh, and her ship is all smoky and everything. Ha! Take that, you! We got the thing! You may have won the battle, but you are far from winning the war. There are 5 crystals left. The Valuan Armada never makes the same mistake twice. You shall not defeat us again. And we won't make the same mistake of underestimating you again either. We will get those crystals. Fina, where should we go next? Southwest of Nasser, beyond the South Ocean. There's a continent under the green moon. Really? There's a continent on the other side of the South Ocean? Yes, the green crystal should be there. Huh, that's the continent of Ixataka. Our soldiers are already there. Remember that line. Please, I'm going to screenshot this. Remember this line because it relates to one of the biggest plot holes in this game. She tells us Valuan soldiers are already in Ixataka, a land that most people don't even know exists. That's all I gotta say about that. Besides, the South Ocean has a strong headwind. You'll never make it across with that tiny ship of yours. No need to worry about that. We're taking your ship's engine. Ha! With that much power, we can get across South Ocean in no time. Drachma just goes and yoinks her engine. Like, how? What? How? What? Then how am I going to get back? We all decided that you should go back on foot. You tricked us, we take your engine. I think we're even now. What was that saying? Only those who have walked through the desert can truly know its size? You want me to walk? Heh. Well, I guess I don't have much of a choice. I never actually thought I would truly know the size of the desert. Hey, handsome. You win this time, but Valu is more powerful than you can imagine. And the trip to Ixataka is long and perilous. The chance that you'll survive long enough to get there is pretty slim. Are you sure you still want to go? You still have time to reconsider. Real sailors aren't afraid of the unknown. I want to see the world. I'm not going to rest until I left my mark on it, and I won't let anything or anyone stand in my way. I understand. You're rash and impulsive. I hope you survive long enough for us to meet again. And with that, Drachma has put the new engine into the little jack in record time, by the way. You'd think that he would have been nice enough to maybe at least leave the old engine in the desert, and hopefully they'd be able to put it in there. I mean, he has a metal arm, so I guess he's like monster strong with it and everything. There has to be enough crew on her ship to put his engine in there, right? To at least kind of give them away across the desert? Whatever. We received the red moon crystal again, which is great. That is what we came for. And quite frankly, that is all that we need to do for now under the red moon in the continent of Nasser. Thank you all for watching. Oh, sorry, forgot. He had his little thingy right here. It looks like we picked up a magic cannon from the Lady Admiral. He likes using that phrase, Lady Admiral. Using this, we'll be able to... Oh, yeah, that's right. The magic energy. Yeah, whatever. It's the same thing that Belfort did. Okay, let me continue what it is that I was talking about. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. We made a nice little hole in the ground because that's apparently where Recumen is, and one that we will never see again, sadly. But in the next episode, instead of making our way to South Ocean, we are going to be heading ourselves back to Maramba, in order to take care of a little bit of side quest business, and then of course we'll be heading to Sailor's Island to do even more side quests. And after all that's done and over with, we will then head through South Ocean to Ixtaka. So a few episodes to go before we're able to go see anything else, and a whole lot more to discover. You guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later.